Right, my front wheel skids. Bit of a change up today. Take you on a little journey. Journey to the centre of the bollocks. There's my pal there. Hold on. How much I pay for about fucking 170 quid? 55, 60 quid? I tried it out this morning. All works, yeah? Yeah, goes up and down. Fucking heavy though. Nice one, brother. Okay, job done. Fucking pay for fucking holiday. Mrs. booked an holiday, ain't got no fucking money.
No, where are you going?
It's France.
Oh yeah, South France.
Yeah, camping. Fuck me. Fucking, I've got to get the dog kennels. I've got to get fucking Emmy's kennel cough to go in the kennels. I've got to get the guinea pig someone to look after. All that comes to as much as the holiday.
I'll look after the dog, but not the guinea pigs. They're nightly.
Took one to school. Did I leave you in the car? Did you catch that? Did you catch the geezer in the mobility scooter going into the wall? I hope you caught that, because that'd have been funny as fuck. That was worth leaving you. Alright, sorry about that, boys and girls. I'll do a little bit of a deal there. Right, YouTube. Is everything free on YouTube? Everything's free on YouTube. You can go on YouTube. But you know what's not free? It's people's fucking friendships. That's not free. No one gives you nothing for nothing in this world, do they? You know what I mean? I've done about 5 videos today. No, I'll tell a lie. I've done 7 videos today. And each one of them I've had to stop because I fell down the rabbit hole of that calling people out again because of the bullshit. And do you know what? I ain't doing it in this one. I'm not feeding into it. I'm just going to tell you, nothing's free in this life. Same as Zelensky thinks everything's free. Trump thinks everything's free. The world thinks we all owe them a favour. Us normal people, us civilians, we know damn well nothing's free. All those people that paid taxes, mate, it's all a joke. It's all a fucking joke. Anyway, we've got Outsmart. Was it AZ Outsmart this week? Am I positive for that? Yes, I'm well positive. I'm up for that game. So it's Thursday or Thursday, whatever way you want to say it. It's me trying to be posh on camera. Okay, It's Thursday. We've got the game. I watched Como last night. My first Italian game of the season I've watched properly. I ain't going to lie to you. I don't watch every football game like all these pretend content creators. But I watched Como last night just in case Dele Alli come on to play. You know what I mean? So I was on the old treadmill of life, and watching that at the same time, because when certain players leave Tottenham, they might leave Tottenham, but some of them leave an indelible mark on your heart. Dele Alli was one of those people that left an indelible mark that will never be forgotten from Tottenham Hotspur. A lot of people will disagree with that, and a lot of people will agree with that. The same as Harry Kane's left to go Bayern Munich, but no matter if you loved him or hated him, he's left this indelible mark on us all. Go, bro. That means that we will never stop liking those players. Same when Jimmy Greaves left Tottenham. You know, same when Perryman couldn't cope no more and went to Brentford. He brought us all with him. You know, same Harry Kane. He's brought all these fans with him. Even though we're yids. Don't tell me you don't watch Bayern Munich sometimes. That's the lovely thing about it. That's the lovely thing about football. The camarademanship, or what they call it. See, there's me in my Cockney accent. Camaraderie. Oh, do you know what? The friendship. Right, there we go. Sorry, I'm going out of it, so I'm a bit confused. Driving and talking ain't my forte. Well, talking and driving is my forte, but not driving and talking. But you get what I'm saying, don't you? It's a lovely thing, football, and that's what's missing in YouTube. The friendship, the proper friendships, because nothing's for free. What I just said to you, even a friendship costs you money. If it don't cost you money, it costs you morals. If it don't cost you morals, it costs you culture. And yeah, not my cup of tea, that. Not my cup of tea at all. The traffic is shit today in Tunbridge Wells because they've closed a certain road off, what I've got to go through. So I'll take you around all the back doubles. I'm more at home at back doubles at the main road because I know what us fucking Cockneys are like. It's strange coming from London, living in Tunbridge Wells. It's a culture shock, especially when you come from a life of crime. Then you come to a straight-laced place like Tunbridge Wells. Well, you think it's straight-laced. They've got more gangs in London. I ain't just talking about kiddie gangs, I'm talking about crime gangs, but the less said about that, the better. Otherwise, I might get myself into trouble. So I don't know what they're like round here. I'm just a person, someone who's been through it, done it, got the t-shirt. Well, I've got the t-shirt, I've got the jacket, I've got the trousers, I've got everything, bruv. I've got the full suit. And I can see it all go on. I'd have made one of the best coppers in this county if I'd have took all my streetwiseness and become a copper when I was 30 and brought it down here. You know, can't go down there. I know you can't go down there, love. I didn't want to go down there. I wanted to go down there. To be honest with you, I'll go and sit in traffic. Let's go and sit in traffic, boys and girls. Yeah, I've trying to do these videos and talk from the art at the same time and concentrate on not falling down the rabbit hole of feeding into the same narrative and the same agenda. And I was trying to get to the thing that nothing's free in this life. What I was saying, friendship's never free. Nothing's free, is it? Anyway, let's get off that fucking subject. I was talking about that lovely feeling of camaraderie, friendship. You ain't gonna catch me out twice, right? Of football, the passion for football. I think a lot of that passion has been lost in football. Even to the point now that you watch loads of different football channels and you think to yourself, do you know what? There's just no passion here. No passion play. See you later, alligator. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the reason why I found you being on YouTube and starting. I should never have started with... She's on her phone. I should never have started with Tottenham channel. I should never have started with Tottenham channel. I should have stuck to... After the first week, I should have thought to myself, right, I've got no one sending me videos, so I can't stitch them all together. There's no views on, no Tottenham points of view. All we've got now is content creators' points of view. And, well, you watch the same content creators on their channels giving you the same point of view, and they go into another channel and give the same point of view. It's boring. It's fucking boring. I should have stuck to my guns. I should have realised. I should have thought to myself, do you know what? Let's do something different. Let's do something totally different. Hold on, I've got to check my pockets. Just done a deal. And I don't realise where I've put my Wonga. Oh, I did put it in my top pocket and zip it up. Do you ever get that when you do a deal, when you don't know? I'm talking about a deal, not a deal. So because I can't work no more properly, you know, I've got a shed full of tools. I'm starting to sell all my tools now. And as you know, some of us mechanics have got mechanic tools. They're worth quite a bit of money to the right people. So I'm getting rid of everything, starting anew, starting afresh. So I've just sold a lovely gearbox jack there. Hurt me back getting it out of the car again. So I'll be in bits tonight. But got to make your money somehow, ain't you? I've got loads of you know what I've got? People in the chat or subbers, there's my email there. So I said, if you're after anything, housewarey stuff, collectible, I wasn't joking before, serious, deadly serious, you want anything, right, give us a shout. Or you're after something, if you're a comic collector and you need a certain issue, or I keep my ears on the ground, because I come from my great granddad was rag and bone man, and it seemed to have filtered down the family. So I've got an eye for collecting, I've got an eye for hoarding. So if you're a toy collector, that's what I said to you, houseware, dishware, china, bone china, if you're into Denby, if you're into anything like that, glassware, I can lay my fingers on loads of different bits. Even if you're stuck for a gift for your wife, yeah, I can get you like, oh well, I can sell you, I can get you £500 glassware. I'll sell you for 50 nigger. None of this antique bollocks prices what they pay, right? Even designer clobber, Louboutins, Gap. It's not really designer, is it, Gap? Prada, handbags, all the posh handbags. I'll get you loads of shit. Maybe I might take you out one day with me when I'm collecting bits and pieces, show you how to do it all. You'd be quite modern day rag and bone with Johnny. They were Romany, my great granddad, he was Romany. He married the Bateses, they were Romany as well. And that makes my great nan. Full blood Romany. And my nan, my great nan, married a Cotter from Ireland. So that makes my nan half Romany, but they lived with my great grandfather in the Romany ways. So even though I'm nothing to do with Romanies, I'm a gorger. I live in a brick built house, I'm a gorger. Horrible words to use, I think it's an horrible word because gorger sounds like you're greedy, doesn't it? You know what I mean? But I live in a brick built house. But I was saying to my pal the other day, and I read the other day that on a Romany site that all these people are moaning when people say about they got itchy feet and all this sort of crap about, oh, us Romans ain't got itchy feet, we live in houses now. Well, some of us, the odd few, still live by the Romany laws and the Romany ways. You know, we call everybody uncle. Who's you know, when you got a granddad, he's got his brothers or his friends, it's disrespectful, we call everyone uncle. Same as all the other people, everyone in my family, no matter who they are, extended family, and if they're older than me, they're all uncles and aunties. We've still got the horseshoes up. We've still got the Romany traditions, even if we ain't got the Romany words that some of the Romans use. But what we have got is the culture and the morals. Now you might think Romanies, they get labelled in with the Irish travellers, you know, the ones that come over, leave 200 tyres in your backyard and go back to Ireland for the winter and then come back for the summer. You know them lot. I've got a bit of them in me as well. You know what I mean? Because my nan married a Griffin. But they married the Romanies back when. They married the Franklins, Griffins. So I got double babble fucking travelling on both sides. Gypsies, whatever you want to call them. Do like to conjure with Romanies and the Irish lot, because we all got one love of ancestry in common. You know, the love of a family tree, the love of a family name, and I think it's brilliant. It's only since I moved to Kent that I've met more and more Romany people, more and more traveller people. Sure enough, as my nan says, birds of a feather flock together. it's funny, the people that you seem to nurture towards and have the same culture and morals, it's funny how you still find each other after all these years. You know what I mean? You still got that little flash of DNA that we all share, even though we're not the same bloodlines. You still got that simple ancestry DNA, the family DNA, the history, the socialising, the being good to one another. That's like that deal I just did with a pal there. Right, I only did that deal. I would never have sold me tools, but he needs it. He's got work to do, and for him to do the work, he needs a certain jack to do the work. So I got another one I got to fix. So I sell him the good one, and I'll fix the other one. I'll sell that one if someone wants to buy it. And yeah, it's just the socialising, the helping someone out, you know what I mean? That jack cost 180 quid. Sold it for 60 nigger. Only been used a couple of times. And it's just that feeling of helping someone out that makes your day. And that's what a lot of Romans live by. A lot of old-fashioned Romans live by that. It's not about being selfish, it's not about being greedy. It's about being social, it's about helping someone out. That's why a lot of them, in this day and age, they all become Christian. Because it's the goodness in people, you know? And when you find goodness in people, it's an hard thing to find goodness in people, to be honest with you. And I mean good, honest people. It's hard to find people like that in this day and age. But when you be good to someone and honest to someone, I'd like to think that they're going to be honest to the next person. And then that next person will be good and honest to the next person. And that person will be good and honest to the next person. And in that respect, that's what YouTube should be about. That should be about being good and honest to everyone. Because no one's good and honest no more. It's a horrible thing to say, but no one's good and honest to no one no more, are they? They're all flash in the pan. Everyone wants to step on each other's fucking shoulders. And it's terrible. It's terrible. That's what I was saying about the football. Isn't it nice that you can go and watch another football team and you remember the good days when Delhi was with us and that blinding overhead pass to him and how he took the ball. You know, just little teeny moments. You know, the little teeny moments that made you realise why you love that player. You know, there's certain players I've loved all my life. You know, when you was a kid and you play football with your mates and I'm going to be Perryman, I'm going to be Oddle, I'm going to be Waddle. You know what I mean? What was your favourite player when you was a kid? You know? I can't answer. I can answer that. I think it might have been Mickey Hazard. You know what I mean? Someone who came from up north, and he was an underdog when he came to Tottenham, and then he become a legend, a proper legend, and he seemed like a upfront, stand-up guy as well, didn't he? He wasn't flash with it. He wasn't horrible with it. I'll leave you with that. I hope it was a different video today. My missus is getting in the car. I don't know whether I should keep videoing. Should I keep videoing? Shh, don't say nothing. You alright, sweetheart?
I've left my fucking water in here today. Oh, I've been so thirsty.
Have you? Say hello to my subscribers, babe.
Hello.
I've just been doing the video.
Sorry.
That's alright.
Do your video.
That's alright. I wanted to know if you were going to be in your video.
No. Of course I'm not.
Why?
Because I've got a rep to keep. Love you. See you in a minute.
Love you. You might see her go past the front of the car now. You probably realised I'm going out with what did I say? She's a nutcase. A fucking nutcase. I've got old people looking at me because I'm parked on a double yellow, but I've got my disabled badge through. Between you and me, that was really hard to get a disabled badge. Like to show them all my doctor's letters and everything else. But I got one, and I get looked at now when I'm using it. A lot of the time I sit in the car because I can't move my legs properly. Like, you see me walking about indoors, I'm all right in the mornings, but about this time of day, my back goes, the nerves go. Could quite easily piss myself at any moment. Do I give a monkeys talking like this on camera? I'm just honest to God. You know what I mean? I told you, I ain't got no airs and graces. You know what I mean? If I feel like I'm going to piss myself, I'll have to either piss in the bush or find myself the nearest Sainsbury's. But when your back goes, and that was through no fault of my own. Look at this, what happened. I'm driving along the road with my nipper. I had a beautiful BMW, and had the initials of my nan had just passed away, and it had the initials of my nan on the license plate. It was JGX, so that stood for my old nan, Janie Griffin, and it had an X. I thought that was like a kiss, because when she passed away and I bought that car, it was like a godsend. The car was immaculate, beautiful car. Took me to France, it took me all down the West Country and everything. And my nan always wanted me, my nan had the Romany blood, so she always wanted me to get out and experience life, go and do my own thing, be your own person. And I was driving down a roundabout one day, and I've come off the roundabout, and all of a sudden the car's done a spin. Now this roundabout it's just on Tunbridge bypass bit, and the barrier what I hit when the car spun out, if I'd have went over that barrier, I'd have went straight onto the motorway and I'd have been killed. Me and my baby would have been dead. And the car spun out, and it was only, I don't know what it was, I let go of the steering wheel and then grabbed hold of the steering wheel, and I've always thought to myself, whatever way the car's turning, you turn it the opposite, and don't hit the brake like ABS, just pump the brake slowly. And I've done the handbrake at the same time. By then, I'd already took my seatbelt off, and I was trying to cover the middle bit of the car in case my baby come out. And we managed to save ourselves. And in turn, I hurt my back. I broke the 3 vertebrae in my back. I crushed them to bits. And it wasn't till about 6 months later, I had PTSD from that. I was shit scared to drive anywhere. I was shaky, and it was only I realised that I didn't spin out. What had happened is I pulled out the roundabout, and the car behind me had nipped the back of my car, you know, like they do on the American police chases, and it pushes you. And it pushed me and spun me out. Now, the car behind that car, who stopped, was a police officer. Two police officers on their way to court for an appointment at court. And do you know what? Those dirty bastards didn't even stop to help me and my baby. In the pain I was in, I had to push my car over and sit there. And it was lucky enough that a neighbour from my previous house, what I lived in Tunbridge, was passing. And she calmed me down. And she went, "You all right?" You know, like we're just being social. And it was nice. And it calmed me down. I phoned the RAC, got me home. They tried to charge me 200 quid to get home. I cut that. Car wouldn't work and they tried to charge me 200 quid to get home. I told them what had happened and they dropped it. But that was a beautiful motor. A proper beautiful motor. I don't know what was the point to that story. I told you I can talk forever. Oh, mate. But I hope this is a different sort of video for everybody. Maybe we should just turn this into reality. Instead of calling it the Osbornes, call it the Sanchez's. You know what I mean? She's just gone tutting in the old charity shop now. So I've got to sit here and wait while she goes and finds, because she's got the old Romany blood in her great granny's a Lee. You know what I mean? I got a great granny who's a Lee. So I understand what the Lee women are like. You know what I mean? Mate. If anything like the Lee geezers, well, fuck me. They're single-minded. They know what they want. And they want what they get. Or they get what they want. They want what they get. What is it? I don't know. You know what I mean? But isn't it nice to have a bit of a change to the sitting indoors doing I've done horrible videos this morning. And I watched them back and I thought, oh, John, stop being fucking... I was really nasty. Not nasty, horrible. Just talking about the nasty side of YouTube. You know? And I fell into it. I fell into that horrible... She took me fucking light, haven't she? No, she ain't. I've got a spare one. See? That's the years of being an addict for all sorts of drugs. You've always got a clipper. Yeah, so I fell into that nasty side. That horrible side where you feel the necessity to say something. Mind you, I've got every right to say something because all the people that I've ever really liked to watch on YouTube have been manipulated. Some of them are long gone now. You know, some of them are never coming back to YouTube. It's lucky enough that a couple of them who are never coming back to YouTube, I've actually got their numbers and their contacts for. And God bless. I don't know what spiritual being there is, but somehow birds of a feather again flock together. The honest to God, genuine people have this way of making contact with each other. It's lovely. That's the lovely part of YouTube, isn't it? You know what I mean? Where you do have an attraction to someone and you do have a thing in common, and that you find each other, you know? It's lovely. It's like me and my missus, you know what I mean? When we first met all those years ago, I was under a kitchen, building a kitchen for my nan because the council wouldn't put in a new kitchen. So, out of my money and her money, we bought all the stuff to do her kitchen. I was underneath doing the plumbing. And this Bermondsey bird walked in and said, I could park my bike in that because I had my arsehole hanging out my trousers. I turned round And it was like love at first sight. You know when you see these programs, Mr. and Mrs. from years ago, and you see people and they go, it was love at first sight. Well, it was love at first sight, and we've been inseparable ever since. And I mean inseparable. Even when I met her for the second time up my best mate's house, my best mate Nicole, met her up her house, and we got talking, and me missus, who weren't me missus then, she went, I'm going home now, going to get the bus back to Bermondsey. And I run after her at the bus stop. And said, do you want a lift home? And everyone has said to her, don't ask Johnny for a lift, he'd get the hump. So she said no and got the bus home. After that we started going out of each other. We've been inseparable. I don't know what she finds attractive in me. I was living an horrible life back then, in an horrible place as well. You know, sunshine just shines through clouds sometimes, doesn't it? It blesses you. Is it a God? Is it a spiritual being, or is it just humanity? I think it's just humanity. The spiritual humanity just blesses you sometimes. And after being out with each other, that was one of the first birds who I didn't say, what's your football team? We're both yids. Proper yids. She's Yid Army, I'm Yid Army. And it's lovely. We just booked our holiday. Yesterday. And we both wanted to go to Spain this year. But they want like 4,500 quid for a mobile home in Spain for 3 weeks. So I ain't doing that for too much money. 4.5 grand. That's a lot. That's like saving up for 2 years to get 4.5 grand. So we ended up booking the same campsite that when we first fell in love with France, and that we go to every year. Because just by sheer chance, they had spaces left for exactly the same mobile home as we got the other year. So, see how fate works out sometimes. You know, when you get them people who go different countries each year, we go to the same place and we find something new every time we get there. By fate. It's quite mad how life works out. The place we go to is must be about 50k from the French Basque region. So everybody looks like me. We've all got the same old ear rolls, the same style, the same don't give a fuck, but the same genuine honesty. And it's nice. But anyway, I'm going to go now because my voice is going. I need a cup of tea. I need to charge my phone up. Love yous all. Have a good day. Don't forget, love you all. I hope that was a bit different to all the people that subscribe. It wasn't just that boring, same old narrative crap with the same backdrop, the same talking about the bullshit football. Regardless of your football team, right? We have our ups and we have our downs. But win, lose or draw, we all support a different team. But you know what we all got in common? The passion for football. You know, how it brings people together. It's brought me some amazing friendships, YouTube, and some amazing different trains of thought which I'd never thought I'd have. And coming from the background I come from and the last year being sober and everything else, I can categorically say it's one of the best things I've done is talk to a camera and just get everything off my chest, day by day, minute by minute, just getting it off my chest. And do I feel better for it? Yeah, I do feel better for it. You know, my missus says, you're wonderful to be around. We've not had an argument, but we very rarely have bad words to say to each other. And we always have a laugh. I think that's the key to a good life, isn't it? Is having a laugh. Someone's laughing in the background there. Is having a laugh, being good to one another, and loving. So take care. Have a good day. My unconditional love to everybody. And peace be with you. God bless. And if you can pray for me while I'm at Sainsbury's, that'd be a major help. Because time's getting on there. Oh, it's all right. We ain't got to go Sainsbury's today, I don't think. Because I bought shopping the other day. Ooh. Lovely jubbly. Love yous all. Take care. And there's my other neighbour over there just driving. How mad is that, eh? I'm in a total different part of Kent and there's another neighbour. Oh, getting right into these Kent people, aren't I? Anyway, take care. Have a good one. Ta-ta.